Welcome to Revere Veterans Corner in association with the Revere Veterans Service under Nick Boer and the Revere Allied Veterans Council. We have a special visitor today from the Senior Center, Mrs. Alice Griffin. Her husband, John Griffin Sr., was a veteran of the Guadalcanal War, and I will be speaking about him later. So, Alice, you do so much for the seniors. You make beautiful dolls. Please tell the people what you do with the dolls when you make them.
Well, I make the dolls to make money for the senior center. I donate my time and the yarn, and we put them up for raffles. In this way, people can buy them, they can order them, but mostly it's the raffles that make money for the center.
That's good. Now, how long have you been doing this, Alice, if I may ask you?
Well, since I've been here, it's been about 4 years I'm considered the craft lady, one of the craft ladies. And I enjoy doing it.
I'm sure you do, but now let me ask you this, Alice. The material I see on here, roughly how much time do you spend making these dolls? Because they are beautiful.
Yeah, well, I manage to do something every day. Every day. My hands are going.
I know they're going here. They're also going at the senior center.
Yeah, right,
That's
yeah.
for sure.
Something I really like doing, and it gives me a nice feeling when I make something, and I know I'm doing some good for the center.
Right, and I noticed today people were coming over to trying to buy the doll from you today, but
no.
But you told them
the little one is for a raffle for
right
this week, and then the bigger one is going to be next month.
Right, a raffle for next month. That's good. Now let me tell you, you need a lot of material.
Yes, we're always in need of yarn because there's other girls who make Afghans and things for babies, so they're always in need of any kind of yarn.
That's good. And what else can you use beside the yarn? I see you had the flowers here. Beautiful flowers.
Oh, yeah, that's all made with the regular yarn. And
Alice, why don't you pick up the doll and show the people what it really looks like all the way around so they can get a good idea, front and back.
Back. And then this is the back. And then in the front, she has a slip here. And
go ahead.
And then this one here is one. In this one, she has her, whoops, the doll is in the way.
That's okay, Alice.
And she's got her little booties and her underpants on.
Beautiful. And you did this all year long?
All year round. I've been doing it for years and years. And
right. And if people wanted to buy these dolls, because each one is really an individual doll.
Yes. And, well, they'd have to come
to the
speak to the center. And it's a great thing to go to the center.
I know that. And where is the center located?
It's on 25 Winthrop Avenue in Revere. And it's a place for, no one should be lonely.
Exactly.
You sit, you can talk, you can do craft work. They have exercise, they have bocce. And plus they go on different trips.
That's good.
So it is a nice place to go. Even if you just don't want to, you just want to sit there. They play cards and just talk.
And I understand they also have sewing on Thursdays there.
Yeah, well, that's when they do they make blankets for the infants and.
For the soldiers and for the soldiers'
and then they send away for Afghans for the soldiers.
You know, there's a lot of seniors out in Revere that have never come to the senior center, and I think it would be a good time to stop by because they own the senior center. They pay for it, Alice.
That's right, and plus you have a lunch, which is a great thing, and right after that, which a lot of people would love, they play bingo.
Every day, and they also, understand they have the latest movies that come on every Wednesday.
Yeah, every Wednesday they have movie time.
Is there any charge for that?
No, that's free. Plus you get a snack.
That's good.
It's a fun place to be.
That's very good.
Yeah.
Now, Alice, I know your late husband, John, fought in Guadalcanal. Yeah. I would like you to tell us how you first met him.
Well, I used to get his bus in Everett Square. I lived in Malden, and I thought he was a handsome person. And every day, then all of a sudden one day, I don't see him. Well, a couple of years went by, and I saw him again. And he remembered me, and we just talked. And we just went from there. Well, I met him in 1960, and he died 2009.
Wow, 1962,
Yep.
49 years.
Yeah.
How many years were you married?
Well, 37.
37.
Yeah.
Did he get any medals or any good?
Oh yeah, he's got uh, the Purple Heart, and he got a couple of others, and I got the Purple Heart.
You got the
I
Purple
got
Heart?
the Purple Heart, yeah, and I got all kinds of pictures of them.
That's very good.
Yeah.
You know, Alice, I also understand we have a lady down there that helps out at the senior center.
Mm.
Her name is Dorothy Mulo. She comes in with you every Tuesday and
And
Thursday,
yeah.
and she sits and she sells these
She
things.
sells the things, and she's the one who takes care of the chances, and we have a craft table, and
That's
she's always
fantastic.
at the yeah, she's a gem.
Right. So, in other words, if people want to buy these dolls, they could come down to the senior center.
Well, these two aren't, well, if someone else wanted them, but right now these two are
But
going to
dur-
be for raffles.
Right, but during the year, you
Yeah,
make
I
dolls that
make-
anybody can come down.
Yes, all
And-
year round.
And
I
no
have
two are alike?
no two alike, and
That's
I have all kinds of patterns that they could choose from, and
That's good.
yeah.
Also, I want to show you what else the senior center does. Can I bring something up here?
Sure.
Would you explain to the seniors how you make the blankets upstairs for the soldiers?
Oh, well, these here are the,
These are, right.
yeah, the girls upstairs, they sit and they do Afghans all Tuesdays, Thursdays mostly, and this is an Afghan that the girls, sometimes people donate the squares.
Oh, they make the squares at home?
Sometimes the squares, and then the girls put them together. But I think the girl who made this, I think she did the whole thing.
But some people make each individual
Yeah,
square,
the
and then
squares,
they
and they have a whole bunch of them, and they just sit there and they put them together.
That's very good.
And most of the time, well, every once in a while, it will go for a raffle. But most of the time, it goes to soldiers' home. It goes to different nursing
Right,
homes.
to homeless people too.
To
so
homeless, but yeah.
That's very,
So
very
they
good.
donate all this here, and the girls upstairs do a wonderful job.
I got to
putting
say,
together.
that's a beautiful looking
Isn't that a
blanket,
pretty
Alice.
Afghan? Yep, all handmade.
Good. So any of you folks out there have some extra yarn, we
Yep.
could use it at the center, drop it off to Miss Lois Diamond, Director of Activities,
Yeah.
and she'll be happy to make you blankets
Yeah.
for the troops.
Oh, yeah. And they've delivered a lot of them.
I know that.
Yeah.
They deliver all year long,
Yeah.
holidays included.
Right. Yep. They're always doing something for the soldiers, and then for a lot of like babies, and then they even have a set of people who make for preemie babies. They have a certain hospital they deliver. They make the little hats.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
So they're always doing something. But I love doing my craft work.
Right. And I got to ask you a question, if I may. Let's see. Beside the blankets, beside the dolls, other people bringing things to be sold there just as well?
Oh yeah, you have it. It's like going to a flea market.
These are certainly not flea
No,
items.
these aren't flea market things, but there are a lot. They have a table as you come in, and there's all kind, and there's always something
Right.
that someone will probably want, and that's how they make extra money for the center.
Oh, and they have the lunches there. The lunches,
The lunches, yeah, $1.50 for lunch.
that's very reasonable.
It is, and we have some very nice meals.
That's very reasonable. Yep.
Yeah. And they always have all kinds of. They go shopping. They go to Foxwoods and
Oh, with the trips there?
with the trips, and we're going to Indian Head soon. And
That's good.
so there's always something to do. And as I say, the big thing I think most people they play bingo.
Yeah, I guess the seniors all
They
like
they
bingo.
all love their bingo and just sitting around and talking.
And I also know sometimes, Alice, they also have what they call Zumba.
Oh yeah, Zumba. I don't know, but I know it's upstairs. They have a man that comes in.
Right.
I think every Tuesday. No, I don't. I don't know if it's Tuesday or Thursday. I think.
That's that nice Latin music with
Yeah,
that
and they
nice
have
Latin beat.
exercise.
Yep.
And then they have bocce. They have a bocce court up there too.
That's
And,
good.
Yeah, and so it's an interesting place to go.
And by the way, I understand they also have music there.
Oh, and we have the best disc jockey of all.
I wish I knew him.
Yeah, Morris.
Oh, you know him then.
Oh yeah, and he all kinds of music.
Right. He plays the polkas,
Plays the
the
polkas.
big bands.
Yep, all
the disco.
all the time we're
right?
there, even during lunchtime.
Yep, I think they open usually. I think that they're at what time? 8:30.
8:30, yeah.
Yep, till 12:30, 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yep,
And
they
then,
have the bingo usually 1:45,
yeah.
right?
And then Wednesday is when they have the movies.
the free movies, yeah, and they're not old movies; they're the latest movies.
Yes, it is, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's very good.
So for all you young, older people have nothing to do, go to a senior center, and you'll never be alone.
Right, and you know the sad part about this, Alice, is these people are there pay to run the senior center. It's their tax money that keeps us going.
Right.
They should come and enjoy it.
That's right.
And have a good time there.
But a lot of people don't want to go out of the house. But once they start going,
Alice,
they wish they had. They
don't have to go out of the house. We have a shuttle that will come and pick them up.
Yeah, the shuttle will pick them. That's right. Right to the
Right.
door, right to the senior
We have a
center.
terrific shuttle driver. He comes, he helps you. If you can't get on or you got a walker, he'll help you. If you have canes, he'll help you.
That's right, yeah.
And if you're handicapped and you come for lunches, you don't have to get up and get your lunch. If you're a real handicapped person, someone will serve you.
Yep, right.
So, you know, it's easy to get to the senior center. We have a ramp that you don't have to walk up the stairs. You can come up the ramp.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't know about that.
And a lot of people, no, they probably live on a bus line that will take there. Any bus that will go to Broadway, you just walk a little way down the street.
That's very good.
Yeah. So.
And what else do the seniors do? I mean, they have the trips, they have to buy, they do ceramics, I understand.
Well, I've never seen that, but I know it's on the list of.
Oh, they do.
That's probably on a day I don't go, but it's written.
Right, so they're open 5 days a week, except when the weather is bad. They have to check with the school. If the school is closed, they are usually closed.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, I see.
So
that's very good.
Yeah, but I am glad I started going.
Did you?
Yeah, especially after my husband died. It made, at least you're away with a lot of other people.
I got to tell you, I started going to the senior center when they were at the American Legion building downstairs.
Oh. Yeah.
And there was a lady there, well, she passed away a long time ago, a lady by the name of Helen Sorrell.
Yeah.
She was like in charge of the thing downstairs. And I came in there one time. They had a cassette player, because in those days there were no CDs.
Yeah.
And it was laying there, and I said to her, is anybody playing it? She says, no, nobody uses it. And I had a cassette in the car. And I said to her, is it okay if I bring the cassette and play it there? Well, it had the big band and nice Latin music and the polkas and everything mixed on into the cassette. So I played it. A lot of the people came in and they liked the music. And then she asked me to bring it back the next day. And that's been the way it's been going ever since. And I think it's over 30 plus years that we've been doing this over there at the senior center.
Yeah. But
Alice, see that? Right there, we got plenty of time to do a little bit more talking before we got to run out of time. You and I could do good talking.
Oh, yeah, we can. Yeah.
So, can I tell you, I want you to be more specific on your husband. When he went into the service, when he went overseas, and how he fought a lot of...
Right after December 7th, the end of the year, him and his friend decided to sign up. Well, he was going to go in the Army. Well, there was such a big line. He said, well, let's go to the Navy. There was a big line. Then he looks over and he sees the Marines and there was nobody there. So him and his friend went over to sign up. Now, he was underweight.
Yep.
You have to be a certain weight.
Right.
And he was
I was a skinny boy myself.
So he got 5 pounds of bananas and he sat and ate them. Then he went back a little while later and he just made the weight. So him and his friend were, they went to Camp Pendleton, California. Then they were shipped to another place, I forgot. Then they went to Okinawa. Now his friend was there. He was only there a few weeks. I think it was a few weeks, and he got killed. But my husband, he served for 4 years. He went from Okinawa, what is it?
Okinawa, Iwo
No,
Jima?
Guadalcanal. Then he went to Okinawa. Then he was supposed to go to China, but he got malaria so bad they had him shipped back. So he served 4 years, and he never talks about the bad times.
Well, I got to tell you, your husband is a real hero because when I went in, the war was over.
Oh, yeah.
But I spoke a good language, and they needed someone there, so they put, believe it or not, they put yours truly in the intelligence service.
Oh.
I don't know why, but they did. But anyway, because I spoke German,
Mm.
and I interrogated some of the prisoners and some of the displaced persons, but I felt so bad to go around and see the people that were refugees, the DPs. They were called displaced persons, but they were really refugees in there.
Yeah.
And I would try to help them find their families and things like that. Well, when I tried to get into the service, I was only 17 when I got in.
Oh.
Yep. Well, 17 in a few days, I guess. I took my training at Fort Dix, New Jersey. Then I was shipped over to Bremerhaven, Germany. With the name of the ship, I never forgot it, was General Mir, M-U-I-R. I get to Bremerhaven, they put me on a train, and I wind up in Vienna, Austria. I'm in Vienna, Austria. I'm only there 2 days. They don't know where to put me. So they ship me to Salzburg, Austria, which is right across the border from Munich. In Salzburg, there was a little incident where some people, Americans, couldn't understand because they speak German in Austria, so they couldn't understand what was going on there. So they were asking directions. So I went over and I interpreted for them. Well, there was a Lieutenant Popian who spoke perfect Russian. So he came over and he heard me speaking, and he said to me, "Where are you stationed?" I says, "I don't know yet." I says, "I got the papers. They sent me here. I got to see someone here." So he said, "I got a job for you." So he put me into the intelligence where I used to go around and speak to people that spoke languages, because most of them just speak German over there. So then I got discharged, and then I was sent overseas again to work for the State Department under General Lucius D. Clay in Berlin, Germany. When I was in Berlin, some Sunday morning, we took a trip down to Berchtesgaden. We went up to the Wolf's Lair, the Eagle's Nest, and they happened to show that on TV the other day, and it brought back a lot of memories to me, because they had a window there that I was astounded by. It must have been about 20 feet long and about 15 feet high, and it was a window, when you look out, you could see the Obersalzberg. There's a sea there called the Königssee, and there's a monument on Königssee. Back in the 1800s, late 1800s, there was a tourist boat there that overturned, and they said 80 people were drowned, and they put a monument there. So that's part of my experience up there. But being up where the man with the mustache stood and me standing, I was always thinking that I might have been walking in his footsteps. I would have given him the boot when I was there, Alice. But that's my experience. But let me tell you, as a young lady, your education, where did you grow up at?
In Everett.
Everett?
Everett, I graduated from Everett High in 1952.
And keep going, where'd you go?
Well, I had a couple of jobs, and then I met he was a boyfriend then we got married, and
Well, I tell you,
stopped
I had a
working.
job too, and you know how much I was making? 50 cents an hour in those
boy,
days.
Yeah.
Yep, $20 a week, and it was in Lynn. It was a place, Lynn used to be known for making a lot of shoes.
Yes.
And it was Playmark, the name of the company, I believe, was Playmark Shoe Factory in Lynn.
Mm.
That was my first job when I came up from New York after I got out of the service and after I got finished with the State Department to work in Lynn. And then I got a job in the gas station pumping gas and blowing up tires. And I literally mean blowing up tires. I used to put too much in. And they would go poop. Not all of them, but some of them.
Yeah.
Well, poop. That was
Yeah.
it. So, by the way, I got to ask you another question, Allison. I want you to elaborate. Besides dolls, is there anything else you do hobby-wise?
Oh, I can do anything. Doilies, bureau scarves. I've made bedspreads, and I've made tons of Afghans.
Let me ask you, if people, like if you saw I'm not familiar with this, but if you saw a pattern, you know, like a pattern, and people brought you in and said they want something made, you could do that?
Oh, I could, yes. Oh, yeah.
Well, I think
Well,
if the people out there would like something personally made,
Yeah.
you're the lady for it,
Right, I'm the craft lady.
right?
Yeah.
That would be nice of you to do that.
Yeah. Well, I've been crocheting since I was 8. My mother taught me because
Well, that's only a few years ago.
Oh, just a few years ago. Yeah.
It's
And
nice when you get two old people like us talking
Right, yeah.
together.
But I just loved, I can't see me doing anything, even watching TV, I do that. Now, some of these older people who just sit home and do nothing, they could come to the center and they could do the same thing.
Oh, yes, talking about the center, we just recently had a thing. You know, we do things for the troops, for the veterans.
Yes.
And we collected a lot of money for them. The people at the senior center chipped in, the residents of Revere chipped in, and we had the Colonel Moody from the Operation Troop Support. He came down, and we all wrapped packages for the holidays. But he does this all year long, and he needs donations too, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, it's tough out there to go around and try to collect money from people where the economy is so bad.
Right.
But anyway, oh, you got that blanket in there.
Yeah.
Let me just look at that one more time, Alice. My God, this is warm in there.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll keep it on me.
Yeah, right.
Warm myself up. But this is, whoever did this did a beautiful job.
They did.
And each one of these is individually.
Individual, yeah.
And
But
on
they're
one.
all individual and then sewed together.
And it's heavy, nice. And what else do they make there beside blankets and dolls?
Yeah, it's just
Hats?
Little hats for preemies and
Yep.
baby Afghans.
Oh, all those things.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a pet lover. And if people wanted to make like a little jacket for the animals, like a cat or a dog, they could come in.
Oh, yeah.
And if they bring in what they would like, and they could even bring in their own yarn if they
Yarn,
wanted to, you would be doing that for them?
Yes.
That would be nice, Alice, because I got a load of cats and the winter's coming.
Yeah.
They're all going to need jackets.
Oh, yeah, right.
So I'll be happy to. Do you have to measure the cats? I can bring them all at one
yeah,
time.
you'd have to have the measurement because they're this little cats, big cats,
Oh.
same as little dogs and big dogs.
I wish you would look at me when you say. But anyway, that's good because I'll tell you, I enjoyed going to the senior center. I usually, some people come in at 9 o'clock, some come in at 10. It don't make any difference what time you come in. The one thing they do have to do is call up a day before they come in if they're going to come in the next day to order their lunch.
Yeah.
In other words, the day before, 4:30, they have to call in and let them know that they're coming in like a Tuesday. If they're coming in Wednesday, they have to call Tuesday before 4:30 so people will know that they're coming in. Because the lunches are ordered by the people, the number of the people that come in. Is that correct?
Right.
Right.
See, I always let Mo know on Thursday that I'm going to come next week.
Oh, so
Yeah, you can sign up like, because I only go 2 days a week.
oh, yes, and I forgot, Alice, excuse me, I believe, and the telephone number of the senior center is 781-286-8156. So if you want to come in for lunch, remember, 781-286-8156.
Right.
And some of the lunches are good. They have stuffed pepper, they have spaghetti and meatballs, they have pork, pastrami sandwiches, they have fruit cocktails, they have coffee. You can buy coffee and a donut in the morning before you even eat your lunch.
Right.
Right? And some of the other, what are some of the other lunches that they had? They have cheeseburgers,
I don't remember the cheeseburger, but I know. Oh, and they have that.
hot dogs.
Never had a hot dog there, but I would like it. Then they have that. Oh, what is it? It's like hamburger on the bottom with the potatoes and the corn.
Oh,
shepherd's pie.
Yep.
That's very well liked.
All their food is excellent.
It's
And I got to
always
tell you, the
every
people
day.
that work in the kitchen, Alice,
Oh, they're wonderful.
right?
Yeah.
Every one of them.
Yeah.
Yep. And they're all seniors too, by the way.
That's right, Loretta and
Angie and
Angela
Marie,
and Maria.
they're all seniors there.
Yeah.
Right. So for the people out there, you know, don't be bashful. Come on in, join the fun.
Right.
If you have a certain music that you like or a certain request, and you ask someone there, they'll get it for you. You can listen or reminiscent. Brings back a lot of memories.
Sure does.
The music. I know it does to me.
Me too.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I play Glenn Miller's In the Mood, I see people who never tapped their feet before do the tapping to the music. Right. We play all kinds over there.
Everything. Yep.
Yep.
What's going on all the time we're there.
Let's see. There was one other thing I was trying to. Oh, by the way, the city of Revere did two nice things this week. Last Friday, city of Revere and Chelsea. We went up to the Chelsea Soldiers Home. They honored the veterans at the Chelsea Soldiers Home a week ago. Sunday, they honored the veterans at the Beachmont VFW. And all the city does is seems to honor the veterans, which is nice of them. And we have a very good mayor, Dan Rizzo. He does a beautiful job honoring the veterans, and he's looking to get the Columbus Day Parade started next
Yes.
year. So he's going to need help on that too.
Right.
So that's pretty good. So Alice, before we close, I want to thank you. Thank you for coming on the show, showing off your handicraft work, which is, to me, beautiful.
Thank you.
And I hope you had a good time.
Oh, I did, and thank you for inviting me.
It was my pleasure.
You're right.
And to all the people out there, I want to say thank you for listening in. May God bless the people of Revere. May God bless our troops. And may God bless the United States of America. Until we meet again, thank you and have a nice time.
Right.